some barbering techniques, and I'm here at a place called Princess Dallas. It's called Princess Professional, actually, but it's in Dallas. And there's the sign right here. And it's on what road again? Alpha Road. Alpha Road. So, to make a long story short, they started carrying some of our tools, and we wanted to come in here and we wanted to help with some of the education related to the tools. So, this is my setup right here, which I'm just getting everything together. And right now, the class doesn't start for probably about another half hour. So, just getting some of the last minute stuff together. So, let's let some people get up in the room. And if you are in Dallas, if you're in this area, this is a free class. You guys can come right up here, come hang out with me, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna work on some fading techniques. Which, speaking of which, I gotta see where I can set this phone down so I can break out some of my tools for the class. So we got about 15 minutes before people start showing up. So you guys come on in. Let me know where you're checking in from. Drop a comment down below. 2 people, 2 likes. That's pretty good already. Already 2 likes. Last live we had 16,000 people. We got over 100 likes, which was really awesome. Really appreciate you guys. So, when I traveled to this one, I had brought my Johnny B case, and inside of it, I got my Rebel clipper, Rebel trimmer, which, to be fair, for whatever reason, I absolutely love this clipper. I know a lot of other stuff has come out, and there's a lot of other great options within our own line, but I can't tell you how often I find myself still picking up the Rebel. I mean, I love the Saber, don't get me wrong, but there's just something very easy, very fun, and very traditional about its shape. This one here has the diamond cut blade on it. That was kind of unintentional. I don't really got no bad things to say about none of the vapor blade or the taper blade or anything like that in comparison to the diamond blade. The diamond blade is really good for curly hair, but it works really well for straight hair too. But the advantage is essentially is if it's curly, the diamond patterns kind of straighten out the hair and they force it up into the cutter. Probably going to cut some hair, so I'm taking out some gloves. And we have our Uno 2.0 that I actually use. Well, I saved that with my foot. I actually use the cap all the time to do enhancements, and that's why it's all kind of turning a dark color. Which I got my beard on point this morning. How's it look, y'all? Oh, I got to do this like Victorino, where he talks about his shoes and his outfit, because I'm actually wearing some nice shoes too. If it wasn't for Victorino, I probably wouldn't even be wearing these. So, all right. Got the beard balm, you know, that helped this morning. Let me tell you guys a little story about last night that was hilarious. So I get here, I call up my boy Rafa, and we look up a Bill's bar in the area, all right? And that game was insane. It was absolute insanity, and it was so fun. So what wound up happening, they had about 200 people in there. They took us in with open arms because, you know, Bills fans, that's how it's done. And make a long story short, they said, hey, we're doing a raffle. Do you want to buy a raffle ticket? I said, sure. First time ever going to this bar, I win $200. You can't make that up. All right, we have our tight guards, which somehow I grabbed myself 2 1 1/2 instead of the number 1. So, Mike.
Today, only all of your tools are 50% off just for today.
Oh, really?
Here.
50% off?
50% off. And we're giving away raffle baskets, 4 of them valued at $1,000 each.
Okay, so if you are in Dallas, we're giving away 4 raffle baskets valued at $1,000 each today for free, and 50% off of any of the tools that you purchase today in this class. So that is great to know. Do you think you could go give me 2 of them boxes that they carry downstairs? I need to steal a number 1 out of it for the class. I promised to clean it and put it back because I didn't bring a number 1. But I decided to go light horse this morning. And what I mean by that is all I brought, the only camera I brought was my Osmo, and that's going to be good enough to cover it. The lighting in this room is not the greatest. It looks like it's in a little bit of a state of construction, which is fine because at least I have the ring light. So tapping in from Italy, what's up? I appreciate you guys for joining every time I go live, stuff like this. So I did not know that this class, I thought this class was like sold out or something. I must have misread the email or whatever. So I really didn't tell anybody I was coming here, and I didn't really give anybody any additional notice. So I now see that the error of my ways. I should have been talking about this for the last 2 weeks about how I was coming here. But if you are in the Dallas area, 50% off your tools that you purchase today, which is going to be an incredible price. That means you're going to be able to get the Rebels for probably less than $100. What are they selling the Rebels for here? We're usually $189.99. So if they're $189.99, you guys are going to get these for under $100. So that's crazy. That's crazy. And then they have the Rebel shavers. Those usually retail for around $90. So you'll be getting that probably like $45. And then this one usually retails for around like $120, and that would be about $60. So pretty aggressive sales here. So I'm gonna do a little unboxing here because I actually need to steal something. So here we have it. Rebels, you get the blue, pink, and the black. But what I'm really interested in borrowing for today's class is these are the dub guards, and I just wanted to take a number 1 out. I need this for the purposes of showing the students. In fact, you know what? I might as well show them these guards because these are the guards it comes with. So we'll do that. So with the dub guards, you get the 1. They're all double magnetic, 1.5. These magnets are super strong. I'm actually just stacking them on this table right in front of me. And 3, get a 6. And I'm gonna put away these tight guards because we won't be needing them. And then in here you'll have the rest. So it goes up to a number 6. And if you include the 1.5, the half guard, you should have a total of 8 guards in your set. Good morning, Nana. That's my grandmother. Without her, none of this would be possible. She pretty much raised me and made me what I am, and it was her mother, my great-grandmother, who actually got me into cutting hair. That's the way this all came about. Without her, I certainly wouldn't even have entertained the idea of cutting hair, and now I fly all over the country and teach people how to cut hair, which is kind of cool because following her footsteps, she was actually a teacher also. So all the way around, things have come full circle. So all right, that's about it. I'll put the clippers back, and that will allow me to show. Also, there's another thing here, the stretch bracket. If you notice, it has 2 extra holes, and those 2 extra holes are if you wanted to attach an Andis Masters blade, which at this point in time, that might be a little bit too advanced for what this class is going to be. So we'll probably leave that alone for today. And I only really got 50 minutes with this group. So in 50 minutes, trying to do a class that usually I can get these classes done really nice in about 2 hours, and everybody leaves, with a lot of value. Everybody leaves with a ton of value, actually. But I think we're still going to leave with a lot of value here today. 1, for the sales, and 2, the second reason being, I can hyphenate this class, and I can make this class still be awesome. So there we have it. I got this one set so sharp. This one here could cut wood. So feeling it on my skin. Don't matter today. I'm cutting a mannequin anyways, but when you go through the airport, you never know. It's always good to check your tools. Always good to travel with your screwdriver. You get a screwdriver in the box, by the way, too. So it's always good to have everything the way you want it to be. This did get banged around. This thing got pretty loud. Check it out. It's not normally this loud. In fact, if I open that other new one, I'm sure it wouldn't be. So, all right, you guys, drop it in the comments right now. What has your biggest struggle been learning how to cut hair? What is the thing that has stressed you out the most? The thing that's been the most difficult? And I'm gonna try to just do a quick firing squad with you guys and get you guys, you know, whatever kind of help I can through this live. The common things I hear: I struggle getting out the line. I can't do clipper over comb. I don't know how my guards work. I don't have the right machine. Potentially you think you don't have the right machine. The shear work, that's a big one. Eric, that's a really big one. That's one that usually it's the barbers who struggle with that. The people who are coming to this class are cosmetologists. And one of the things we do with cosmetologists when we do these type of classes is I omit some of the shear work just due to the fact that it is something they already know, and I'm trying to maximize my time with them teaching them something they don't, right? So, blurry fade on clumpy hair or thin hair. All right, thin hair can be really hard to fade. Look, there's a lot of hair that's hard to fade. In fact, you might even say the majority of hair has its challenges. There's a few people out there that you'll do and you'll be like, wow, that was actually, you know, not bad. But when you have your setup correct, when you have the right blade, when you have the right technique, when you have everything going for you, that's when it becomes a lot easier. And that's what we're here at this class to talk about. So you will be able to get the Rebels 50% off the clipper, 50% off the trimmer, and you'll be getting 50% off the electric shaver, which is like a crazy deal. And then we're also giving away about $4,000 with our raffle as well. So if you are in the Dallas, Texas area, class is about to start here pretty soon. I got a little bit more setting up I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna let it go. So I'll catch you guys. Also, there's also a 3, is it 3 or 3:30? The next class is like 3 or 3:30?
I'll have to look because there's 8 classes total. So
Yeah.
I have to go look on my schedule.
They're doing education here all day, by the way. You don't have to come down here for just me. But I believe my next class here also will be the same. It's going to be at 3:30, I want to say. Or it could be 3 o'clock. So it's one or the other. So, all right, y'all. People are starting to kind of file in. I want to finish setting up my stuff over here. I appreciate you guys, as always, for jumping in here. And I'll probably go live again for class number 2. Wish me luck. And I appreciate all of you guys for hopping in here. If you guys could do me a favor on the way out, just smash that thumbs up. And I will catch you guys probably a little bit later this afternoon. Oh, and this afternoon we're going to Fort Worth Barber Supply. We're definitely going to go live over there. I got a little announcement I want to make, and we're gonna talk about it. So